Hi everyone, Esther here from Esther-Astro-Healing, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I want to cover a few events. Um, the main reason for this video is really discuss the new lunar eclipse upcoming on November 30th. So it's really important event, and a few days prior and a few days after, we're all going to feel it, and it's definitely will affect all of us for the next 6 months. But first, I want to share with you what's happening in the sky. So you can see before the lunar eclipse what's happening as well. There's a few really important events I would like to share with you so you will have better understanding. And I do feel it's really important, to open sky for you so you can see yourself, not just what I'm talking about. It's actually really what's happening in the sky right now. So, okay. So number one, let's look at it right now, what's happening with Venus. So Venus, let me put today, 27. Actually, yes, Venus on 27. So on 27 today, Venus is actually, let me just put here, 27, November 27. Beautiful. So you can see Venus we have in Libra, and it's in a position with Uranus, and right now with the moon as well. Now, when Venus in Libra, it's actually not bad position for Venus because Venus, she's in her own home. And usually it's supposed to improve relationship and make it easy for us, especially if we want to, work on our current relationship or even start new one. But this is a kind of very tricky combination because of the Uranus. Uranus can be kind of very unpredictable, and you can start new partnership or rejuvenate the current partnership. But this opposition can cause breakups from previous deals or relationships. And if, for example, you're in a relationship where certain things you kind of put in on the side and you don't want to discuss, this position definitely going to push you guys to do so. If not, it can create a much bigger problem. As well, Uranus, because he's full of surprises and sudden events, some of you can even have some love affairs or even some sudden interest in somebody. So this is interesting combination. And again, Venus in the fifth house, she's in a good position, but because she is a position of Uranus, we need to remember that. And it's always good, when to find the right time and to clear the air. This is the good time right now, right? So the next one, we have a Mercury enter Scorpio, and it's on 28, which is tomorrow. And let's look at the Mercury. So Mercury, it's entering the Scorpio, and it's really getting closer and closer to ecliptic. And why I want to mention that, because on December 14, when we're going to have a solar eclipse, which is major, I'm going to make a completely separate video, and we're all going to feel effect for the whole 2021. Mercury will be in exact conjunction with the degree, so we're going to really feel it. But right now, because he just entered enters Scorpio, and we just need to remember what is really represent for us, right? So it's so many things will be revealed and uncover. To some degree, it's going to be shocking, because when Mercury enters to Scorpio, he starts to dig very deep, and we literally, you will be shocked by end of this year, and even closer to the solar eclipse, the thing is going to be revealed to us on the global level, government level, financial. It's like we never know. It's going to be new discovery, connecting to pharmaceutical and healing, new discovery, a lot of healers. And we need to really to awaken healer within us, because Scorpio represent energy of the healer, right? So, and especially in the stink of Scorpio. So we, this composition right now, it's starting today, and we're going to start to feel more and more Mercury in Scorpio, the way how we think, how we deep inside, the questions we ask. We're going to feel each of us on our own personal level. And definitely check where's your Scorpio in your chart, and as well where's your Mercury in your chart. I couldn't not discuss this composition, because this position right now, it's going to affect especially on the government level. So there will be no place to hide. You will see. Even I even feel we're going to be, they're going to reveal to us even, aliens, suddenly tribe of alien, which is exists here for so many since the creation, they suddenly the government will have no choice. They will start to admit what's really happening right now. So more to come. I do feel we live right now in a time, and it's not just I feel it. This is what's happening. A time when there's no really space between cause and effect. So whatever we do, whatever we think, everything revealed right away. So this is how it's very important for us to be always in the right state of mind. Now, what's really important, one of the main reasons for this video, it's about lunar eclipse. So I want us to go to November 30th, and you can see moon in Taurus. Now, what's really, really important for us to remember, it's not ordinary eclipse, lunar eclipse. This is together with Rahu, which is north node of nodes of moon, and it's karmic node, right? And it's in Taurus. You remember I made a video, Rahu in Ketu, south and north node in Het and end of the dragon, which is really important. They changed their position on September 19. For the next until 2022 in March, they're going to change again the sign. So they sign in Taurus and in Scorpio. And look what's interesting happening here. It will make a lot of sense to you, just for you to understand, just to simplify it for you. Because it's getting to so closer to the north, and this lunar eclipse, it's in Taurus with the Rahu node, and the sun eclipse, the solar eclipse, which is we're going to experience in December 14, it's going to be with Ketu. So which is very karmic as well. So this is why this energy even more intense. Now, one thing I want to mention, it's going to be touching very important star ALDEBARAN. Now, this is the star which is connected to a star of wealth, a star of royalty. As well, there's another star I wrote down for myself, which is it's connected to, and it's going to trigger it's connected to the star Orion as well. Now for ALDEBARAN, because it's connected to wealth, good luck, and it's connected to Orion, connected to leadership, general and warriors, this is actually positive combination for leaders and for people who in high position, decision makers. Those people will have a more strength in to make right decision. Now, for simple people who already struggle, who already have a hard time, they're actually going to experience a little bit more. So the stars represent different force of energy. Another thing very important, ancients used to explain when we have eclipse on this type of position, especially with star ALDEBARAN, which is star represent Taurus, domestic animals can be affected, not in a good way, and especially farm animals like cows, calves. I did research, and the last time when it was happened, about 12 years ago, there was a lot of, in some places, was a lot of animals killing. So I do ask all of us to really meditate from animal kingdom, to send them energy, to support. And this period of time, ancients do not recommend to eat any animal product 2-3 days prior and 2-3 days after. And especially during the eclipse, very, very important to not to get to any conflicts, not to have any conversation which can lead to conflicts. If it can wait, definitely wait. And perhaps until you'll wait, you will rethink what kind of approach you want to take. Now, another thing, this period of time, not recommend to drink any alcohol. Do not make any decisions. Try, even if possible for you, if you're working from home, stay home. Don't go too much out. Don't make any activities, and even physical activities, I do not recommend. Another very important, sexual activities, don't recommend it as well. You don't want to conceive a child this period of time, because this is really tricky energy, and we can attract not necessary positive souls right now. So this is another thing to consider. It's really important to work with energy of universe. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here just to provide you information. It's really up to you what you're going to do. It's the same situation if you have a snowstorm outside. You're not going to take your bike and drive your bike, right? This is, you'd rather to stay home and just wait and do other things. Same thing here. Another very important, because it's in Taurus, it's really recommended to work on the aesthetics, perhaps to change some things in your house to make it more beautiful, clean, to change some of your clothes, to change your own aesthetics, how you look, perhaps to change your hair color, maybe something to make you to elevate yourself. Because on 1%, we have responsibility to work on our bodies, right? And to make our surrounding more beautiful. So this is another thing, a very, very important point. Now, because we're going to have a huge on the solar eclipse, when we're going to have on December 14, is going to be huge parade of 5 major planets in Scorpio. Right now, the way how we're going to prepare ourselves for this upcoming, I'm going to make completely separate video. It's important for us, if one of you don't ever meditate, I really recommend to start to do so. And the prayers do, if you don't know how to pray, you just can close your eyes and just really to ask yourself, where do you see yourself? What is the perfect you see? And by the way, we're entering already a time where we have no choice. We have to start to communicate with our higher selves. And we have so much support, all of us. We need to always remember that. Now, what I did, I prepared for you information for, one thing very important I want to mention. Uh, this is, I think I did mention, it's going to affect us for the next 6 months, and as well for the Ketu, for the Rahu, it's going to affect until Rahu will change the position. So whatever's happened right now, it's kind of middle, because the seed level start in last eclipse we have in June, I think June 21st, we have other, so remember what's happened to you on June 21st this year, how you felt, what difficulties you had, or what was your state of mind. So right now, really important for the next few days, because this lunar eclipse is going to be November 30th, and today it's 27. So right now, a few days even prior, you need to prepare yourself. On November, like I said, if you want, you can light candle for the righteous person. Uh, if you're familiar with holy books, this is the perfect time to connect and study holy books, because when this energetical force of moon opening, it's affecting all of us, because moon is really powerful. Moon, it's nourishment, and it's right now in feminine sign as well. So we're going to feel support, but in order for us to feel more support, we need to make our own effort. By the way, I want to mention about Mars, because Mars in Pisces, and right now Mars have no opposition, nothing, and we're kind of already used to this energy, Mars in Pisces. But still, especially for the water sign, I just want to remind you guys, you're so amazing, you're spiritual in your essence. Just try not to overthink. This is the time not to think too much. This is the time just to let it go, and not to let your emotions to cover whatever truth you think you see or you feel. Okay, so this is really important for all the signs, but especially water signs will feel still Mars movement. I'm going to tell you right now how this lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, is going to affect 12 signs. And I'm going to start with Taurus. And Taurus is going to be in your first house. It's self expressions. It's a healing for you, very important. So especially for you, Taurus, I do recommend, because it's represent your first house, yourself. Reevaluate things, what you even think about money, because you came initially from the house of sustenance. So for you, Taurus, don't think right now about lack of financial luck. Think about really how you can heal yourself, how you can be more balanced, what food represent for you as well. It's really, really important, because Taurus, the way how Taurus and Scorpio appreciate food, and the way how they can complement food, there's no other sign, that for sure. The next one is Gemini. Gemini, this lunar eclipse, again, I just want to remind all of you guys, I'm talking about sidereal system, Vedic system, not Western astrology. So I always add link under video, so you can go and you can check your sign to make sure you check correct sign, and always start with rising. If you don't know your rising, definitely moon, and your sun sign is usually the last. Okay, so just want to mention that. Gemini, it's your 12th house. Now, 12th house, it's all about past. It's all about people, feelings, intuition. For Gemini, I strongly recommend to have enough sleep, because you guys even thinking and sometimes talking during the sleep. So this is 12th house. It's mystical house. It's the house of duality, and you are a sign of duality. So it's in a way familiar energy for you, because what ancients used to say, when signs of duality is merged together, they can actually help each other. So this is the time when you can open your heart more than your mind, because you're going to be in the house of Pisces. Okay, so it's really important. And again, healing. I do recommend actually dance, because 12 house represent feet as well, and spine. So to do yoga, to dance, to do these fun activities, just to make you feel better, and to meditate as well. Learn how to think less. Especially meditation can help you that. The next one, it's Cancer. My beautiful Cancers, you'll be affected by 11th house. Now, 11th house considered happy house. It's house of big success. You can meet actually important people, and uh, and even gain some information how you can gain more money. But this is the time not to start anything new, and it's about your reputation as well. So don't be too much stuck about what people think about you. Don't think too much what he said, what she said. Just really try to be present, just to be, you're social worker of the world. You know how to feel other people pain. But this particular time, it's don't overwhelm yourself with too many thoughts and too many feelings. This is the time really for mind over matter, and to connect to, to your higher self. Really important. Now, my beautiful Leos, this is going to be in your 10th house. And 10th house, is the house of achievement, career house. Now, perhaps some of you will start to understand and think of new career, and this energy will push you. The whole December will give you opportunity to, you will be receiving a lot of ideas and thoughts. Don't push them away. No fear, no fear. Don't afraid about new opportunities, new career opportunities, study. Take yourself out of your comfort zone, because you Leo is so amazing, you so smart. So put your pride on the side. Changes, it can be scary, but many times it's a good thing. It can help you to the next level, especially we entering to the new time. A lot of professions which is used to be in in the market right now, we need to think where we can go further, especially a lot of people losing jobs right now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. We have to come to this place, because of the way how we left and how we abuse animal kingdoms, mineral kingdoms, and earth and everything, and as well ourselves lack communication with each other, constantly at work, not enough attention. So right now, Creator really put us at home so we can reevaluate and to understand how we're moving forward. Where do we see ourselves, right? So it's really, really important. The next sign we have Virgo, my beautiful Virgos. It's going to be in your ninth house. Now, ninth house is house of learning new things, new connecting to spirituality, and it's house of traveling. Now, because of this period of time, we can really travel. You can actually put in your head, in your plans, where you would like to travel, what is your plans, and the spirituality. For you, this is amazing, amazing time, Virgo, because sometimes you guys self-sabotaging. You're stuck in some perfection, but we need to understand the imperfection, it's imperfection. So everything what we see, we need to already accept, and to see it's already perfect. Even though there's always place to improvement, still, while we're trying to improve ourselves and look at other things and the people who surround us, we need to understand this particular moment is already perfect as well. So for you, Virgo, I do recommend to connect more to spirituality, to your spiritual, to intuition. You're very spiritual sign. You have, there's a reason why it's a human body, virgin, with the wings of the angel. So you have angelic force inside of you, Virgos. You're very, very special. So you just need to open your heart more. Like a Leos, they already come, they represent heart, but Virgos came to this world to learn how to open their heart more before they open their mind. Especially Mercury, you will be affected big time by this upcoming solar eclipse because of the Mercury, right? So you need to be prepared right now and already start to settle with this energy and to understand bigger picture, because you're very smart, right? And beautiful too. So next one, it's Libra, the beautiful mediators of the world and peacemakers. Your guys you'll be affected by eighth house. Now, eighth house is a house of transformation, and it's house of ending things and past. and to completion, right? And to dig inside. So this is going to be you going to have so many dreams for this period of time. The eighth house will take you to the journeys. So I do recommend to write it down, your dreams. Dreams is extremely important. Do not share your dreams with anyone except your spiritual teacher or someone who's spiritual, someone who understand how interpreter. Because many times when we share dreams freely with many people, this we almost activating certain energy inside, and we take in different course for the dream. It's really no in fact. So dreams, it's really sacred, and I don't recommend to share, and never start when you're sharing your dream to say I have a bad dream. There's no such a thing. Don't make it such a claim as well. But you're going to have a lot of dreams and a lot of discoveries, self dips. You will start to understand things in a more balanced way, because for you guys sometimes to make a decision, it's really struggle, right? It's you're trying to make everyone happy around you and to make peace, but you're neglecting yourself. So this is period of time, it's really important to connect to yourself, to really to understand your own deep thoughts, because it's the eighth house is house of metaphysics, and you will be ability to understand even for yourself how to be balanced when you really struggle to make decision, just to make a very quick, because the energy of Scorpio. But with the upcoming solar eclipse, I will make a video, you will be affected as well, because of the Venus, because of the Scorpio too, so you will feel it. The next one, it's beautiful Scorpios, and Scorpios is in your seventh house. Now, seventh house, we know it's relationship, partnerships, it's connected to personal and, to others. So don't judge, please, Scorpio, don't judge your partners, don't judge your kids, don't, because you're such a hard worker, you're so committed, you're always on time, and you're hardworking, you expect from other people to be the same way. So for the relationship, sometimes it's hard for your partner to live up to your standards. So we're not here to change anyone, we're only here to change ourselves, and while we're changing ourselves, we see how we change how we see the other people. And we always remember the way how to communicate with her, because this is your seventh house, the best way, so to say, to fix relationship or to improve, many times just by meditation, by your soul talking to other soul, the process can be improved much better than by talking, right? And everything what you say, sometimes it can sound a little bit harsh because of the energy, because you have very deep, straightforward energy. So you also have to remember, for some people it's hard to handle. So for this period of time, for your Scorpio, I do recommend for you to soften yourself. You know how. You're so smart, you're so amazing, you connect to healing energy, and you connect, your sign connect to the final redemption. You have, there's a lot of energy. This is why sometimes, because when we're born with so much energy, we need to gain a lot of knowledge to understand how to manage our own energy in order to be more balanced and to bring to this world the best of what we came, right? And no destruction. It's really important. The next sign is Sagittarius, with beautiful, smart, spiritual Sagittarius. This is going to be in your sixth house. And I'm really happy it's actually in your sixth house, because it represents health, healing, and it represents co-workers, by the way. So for you guys as a straight shooters, this is the good time. Restrict, a little bit different than Scorpio, but you do have a lot of similarity with Scorpio, the way how you communicate sometimes. But because in your essence you're very spiritual, you understand what is really spirituality, not religiosity, this period of time can really help you. So speak less, think positive, do more meditation, bring you excitement, because you are such a beautiful, exciting, it's the best exciting, stars. You like a star. When you have Sagittarius as a guest, this is one of the best guests. They always compliment you, and they will give you, always good jokes, and they have such an amazing spirit. So stay this way. And again, because of the sixth house, it's affecting your health. So, and what is the moon? Moon represent the digestive system, the stomach. And for you guys, it's really important to watch what you eat. Don't eat too quick. Don't be reactive. Chew enough in order to mix, your food with your saliva, which, so your saliva is DNA of your body. So start to learn more about healing, more about healthy food, to drink more. So this period of time is going to be really important for you. It's actually until it's going to affect you for the next 6 months. So this is really good tools for you to connect to the sixth house, to understand really what is the sixth house. And sixth house is house of conflict as well, right? So you're really looking for peace, but many times you end up in some kind of conflicts because the way how you straight shooter, right? So just go through the filter, always put mercy in what you're saying, and just always ask yourself, do you want to be right or you want to be happy, right? So this is really important balance point. The next one, it's a beautiful Capricorn. The Capricorn, it's going to be in your fifth house. In the fifth house is house of creativity, house of children. Uh, this partial lunar eclipse can bring some conflicts with your children if you have one, or even your parents. So I do recommend to don't try to prove your point. Don't try to be too tough, too organized. This house of creativity, it can little bit block your creativity in a sense. So again, it's good time to, and it's a house of the big projects too, right? A fifth house. So you can write down. It's really, really good time for you to put things in writing. Capricorn, instead to overwhelm yourself with thoughts and with the perfection and with the hard working, especially now a lot of us sitting at home and for you it's not easy, try to really organize your routine. And actually now I want to mention for all 12 signs, it's extremely important this period of time not to go sleep late. Do not go sleep when moon already active. Try to go sleep before moon and do not eat late and do not wake up late. Try to create your routine that way. Then you're going to sleep before moon very active. Then you're going to have more deep sleep and more healthy sleep, because sleep needs to be healthy. What is the healthy sleep? When you go and sleep before moon to active, try to go sleep even around 11, or if you can possible 10, especially this period of time of a season of eclipse. Because if you're going to sleep prior, the most really deep sleep and healthy sleep is the one between 10 o'clock and until 1 a.m. This is considered, it's been a lot of research about, and I do believe as well, especially now during the winter, the moon will appear longer and sun less. So we need vitamin D during the sleep, and plus we can get much more positive dreams. And don't eat really closer to your sleep time, because then it's going to affect your dreams as well. Drink enough water, and I don't recommend ever to drink water next day which was open during the night. So always make sure your water always cover before you drink in the morning. So for Capricorn again, and by the way, it's the house of romance. So for you, Capricorn, you're like a born all souls, and you become romantic actually later on in life. So if you can bring more romance in your current relationship, so definitely do so. This fifth house is going to help you for your partnership, for your relationship. And if you don't have partner, it's good thing to think how you want to be romantic in your future partnership, future relationship. And again, I want to remind you about kids. Support your kids. Try to be more there for them. Don't fix them. Don't tell them what to do. Just be there more for them. Okay, it's actually can connect to everyone. Kids right now having not easy time, and like I said to my other many videos, we as a parents, we as adults, we represent for them the future. They watching us what we do, how we act, not necessarily what we say. So we need to understand we're constantly under radar. It's in a good way. It's like a healthy pressure, and we need to remember that, and we are right now building new future. It's really important. So especially this difficult time we're all going through, we need to help them. Perhaps you can do yoga together with your kids, you can meditate, do some readings together, choose books in their interest, and then see if you can bring a little bit of yours, see what they interesting, spend time together. This is really, really important. There's a reason why creator put us together right now under the same roof, so we have opportunity to reconnect to each other and to understand each other. And many times by spending quality times, we can see each other in such a new light, which is with the previous lifestyle we had with the pressure and rush, we even lost the basic connection with each other. So we should take this as a positive thing for sure. The next sign is Aquarius. Aquarius, it's in your fourth house. Now, fourth house is the home, is the mother. And again, because we are most of us right now at home, create more your home more welcoming, energetically wise as well. You amazing signs, Aquarius is you have ability to, you love to help people, you love to be there for people. Sometimes you're waiting for feedback, and you're waiting for somebody will say thank you to you. You have that. So it's not about that really, just no worries. Every time, everything you do, it's coming to your account, and it's eventually you do because it's already part of your essence, not because you want to get back. Now, because of the fourth house, it's connect to your mother, it's connect to your grandmother. So if they're still alive, it's good time to connect to them, to call, to see how you can reconnect. I know some of my friends who actually play bingo with the parents, grandparents through the Zoom. So this is not the idea. You can connect, you can have some fun, you can do cooking sessions together. So much you can do. Connect to your mothers, connect to your grandmothers. If they're not alive, good opportunity to meditate, to connect to the souls. Because right now, the time we're in, those souls have permission to send us a lot of energy here. We need to do our work, and they supporting us as well from above. Okay. And especially you, Aquarius, you Mercury affecting you, because you Mercury in a way in your nervous system as well. So just really remember that, don't overwhelm yourself, because you really connected to such a higher dimensions, Aquariuses. You souls of the future. Those of you who live here under rising moon as Aquarius is the soul of the future. You came from the future in a sense. You already understand how it's supposed to be, how. But right now, just be patient with all of us. We're not there and perhaps yet. And just create in your home environment, like I said initially, even for Taurus, more aesthetics, more beauty, bring some flowers, perhaps change the furniture, or reorganize your furniture, just to create some environment, and create some even spot in your place for meditation. I recommend for all of us to have a special spot in your home only for meditation. When you can sit there, you can have a conversation with yourself. It's important because this is kind of create for your holy environment, put special smell, some beautiful picture. By the way, if you have a place, a special place, you have a home office, it's really important to have a painting or picture which is really you connect to, and it's activating inside of your desire to create, to be more productive, more happy. This is really, really recommend. It's always been recommended by ancients to have this type of environment. Then it's going to help you even more in tune with yourself. And the next one we have Pisces. Pisces, you'll be affected on the third house. So the third house is house of travel, learning, speech, is the house of Gemini. And so interesting, the Pisces and the Geminis you exchange with your houses, and is the house of writing as well. So for you Pisces, it's a good time to put your thoughts, your emotions in writing, and perhaps to write some poem. You're really good at it. And because it's the third house as well, it's connected to traveling and it's connected to speech. So you can sing, actually, Pisces. It's going to be amazing. Pisces usually have a really beautiful voice, because your air sign, and the air which is connect to Neptune, and Neptune connect to musicians, right? So it's really beautiful. So you perhaps connect to Neptune and energy you have inside of you. It's good time to sing. And even you want to speak, just try to be very clear, and not to go to too many details right now. Just less is more. Okay, Pisces. And meditation is really close to your heart. You know what I'm talking about. You like live in meditation. You talk, you walk like a meditation many times. So keep that way. Aries, last it's Aries, and it's Aries. You are in the second house. So second house actually it's represent money, financial sustenance, and it represent family dynamic as well. So for you guys, Aries, you're really big heart people, and you're straight shooters as well, a little bit like Sagittarius. But in your case, you completely have no agenda. So when Aries saying something straightforward with no agenda, it can be sounds harsh, but many times people take it. This period of time, be very careful, because you guys right now you have Uranus in your house as well. It can bring sudden events for you, Aries, and it can push you sometimes to some dramatic and drastic decisions. Don't do anything right now. Don't make any decisions. Even you feel it's already time came, you need to speak, and you need to speak your mind. I recommend to wait. I recommend to wait right now, and especially for the family dynamic, because of the second house. Try to create peace at home in any cause. especially now. When the right time will come, when we will finish all the solar and lunar eclipses, we're going to feel more balanced ourselves. We're going to, perhaps we will rethink and change the way how we took initial approach. Okay, so I hope this information was beneficial to you, and you can use this information and to improve your daily life, to improve your life, and we all can grow with this cosmic event. And there's nothing more I can wish you as a many happiness, many blessings, lots of happiness. And as well, for those of us who celebrate Saturday Shabbat, I wish you Shabbat Shalom. Happy Thanksgiving for, it's already passed, but it's continue the energy. And just stay really truthful to yourself and grow spiritually, connect to your higher self. And I wish you many blessings and all the best. Bye-bye.